Best Gally and Sypha is calling on Wiyaala and Samini once again to help them, to help the Upper West musicians. Best Gally went on a podcast, Tales Untold by Rap2 Studios, and he was asked that in preparation towards his upcoming album, are there external features? And Best Gally explained that even if there will be external features, but they should be indigenous of this land. Before I continue, as you dey watch me, or you know subscribe, or you know follow, you like follow. Let me give you the full story. Now back to the story. He said even if there will be external features, there will be indigenous of this region because the album he's making is for the people of this part. And even if he has other external features that are not people, artists that are not indigenous of this, he might not include them in the album. He might not include them in the album. But if they are indigenous of this particular land, he might put them on this album that he's currently making. And this is to say that he's calling on our big sister Wiyaala and our big brother Samini to come to their aid. And the host also added his voice to that what effect. Let's listen to what Best Gally said.
Still on the album, into real album, and then I'll talk about the album. Still on the album, are we having external features? External features.
This was the question.
Well, yeah. Okay. Thanks for this question because Nyanka Ninja man expected I bella and Nyanka Pampana yelly changing. Yeah. So yelly and changing say Karaman so more can change it to way of doing things. Okay. Anaman yell album bama ewu ituru ihe oye melanta o man ngo yalla kan imbo ki preach be message kan imbo ki spread you get it. So feeling ka album nga blan uyel tari angoni or yet bending album. Okay. Blala ta hakala timbo karwano. So I feel like Konana check a featuring Jang Ben Bibi. Yeah. But I'm feeling ka adan tare so ko tar to soya to Jane.
Definitely. That would an indigent.
That's it. You get it, bro. Okay. So Mbamenka no ba hakle me bia album I expected a ko obanya Best Gally no artist na to be check. Yeah, it's nice. Kan banye anato collaboration ni chana boranka in iwa album form because this is an album and track and spread something and I feel like I want to spread this message with my brothers here. Okay, you get it. And I don't see any yellow jang idea is very wrong or it's bad because I'm feeling let's just celebrate it within ourselves.
Okay, so shout outs to Samini Dagati, shout outs to Wiyaala. Yeah. Shout outs to all those who are from this part and they are doing music out there.
Sure.
Yeah, on the Yalanka, the featuring that on upcoming album, Chena Torola.
Yes.
So you watching this?
Yes. If you feature any other external person in his album, then they should be indigenous of this land. And Samini and Wiyaala are indigenous of this particular land. That is what Best Gally and Breakers is saying. So Best Gally is calling on Wiyaala and Samini to at least come help them. It means that if Best Gally will be putting you on his song, it will be very good. And remember, Wiyaala has jumped on Best Gally's song before, Wahala Baby, and it is there. Samini has also jumped on Wiz Malik's song before, All Over and Come Over, one of them, right? Before. Now, let's go to what Sypha also said. Yeah, so Sypha on the other hand was asked that when you come to Accra, you see the big guys putting on younger arts on their songs and all that just to give them the exposure. But according to the host, he hasn't seen things like that happening in our sector. What is the problem? And this was what Sypha said. Let's listen to the question first.
And let's even talk about support back in the north, because when you come to Accra right here, right, you will have an artist who would be out there and probably feature one or two artists on their song, maybe unknown talent, trying to give them the shine and all that. But as it stands now, I struggle so much to mention some talent in the north. Maybe I've not really explored that because I still can talk about the Wiyaala, the Sherifa, the Fancy Gadam and everything. In your space, do you think they are actually tagging you guys along, putting you or giving you that spotlight you did?
I think that's one of the reasons why
I had to move to Accra myself because, as I said earlier on, it feels like we are being left out. Because there are more greater talents like myself. Speaking of the people like Records, Notag, there are a whole lot of them. Samboy, but
Personally, I feel Sypha mentioning these guys' names wasn't necessary, right? I thought it wasn't necessary because they didn't ask you to mention some of the young talent that we have here, right? I thought this particular one, it wasn't necessary. You are going there to push shine on yourself, right? Even though you are not supposed to be selfish. But then, for me, I don't think it was necessary, right?
we have great talents there, whereby I know if they featured in some of these Cypher and then national collaborations, will do better than some of the artists that they put on. Seriously, because you just listen to a song of mine. I believe if I've not moved to Accra, this song would have died there without anyone knowing about it ever. So I think it's time maybe our superstars here, calling on our big brother Samini and then our big sister Wiyaala. And then there are a whole lot of artists here in Accra that.
Yes, he has also called on Samini and Wiyaala to come to their aid. Let's continue to listen to what he said.
Here from that side, that they should kindly like look our way to. We believe if they put us on. Mostly, I don't believe in.
I believe if they put us on, that is if Samini puts them on his song. If Wiyaala puts them on her song, not the other way around. He has explained that as well.
A bigger artist giving me a feature. I believe in him putting me on his song. For the fact that he had the bloggers, he had all the promoters and all that. Once he put me on his song, people will be able to discover me more than me putting him on my song. Because there are artists up there that had features with.
Sypha, this particular point, if they put you on, even if you put them on their song, and then they are willing to help promote the song, it will get to where it will get to. Do you understand? They can put you, Samini can put you on his song, but if you decide not to put that song, you will still be known as you want. Wiyaala can decide to put you on her song. If she doesn't promote it, you will still be known as you want. So the same way, if you put Samini on your song, and Samini is willing to help you promote, it will get to where you want to get to. The same way, if you put Wiyaala on your song, and Wiyaala wants to willingly promote it, you get the audience that you want to get. Do you understand? So this entertainment, this kind of industry is in such a way that, you see, like I mentioned earlier, we've seen whereby Samini jumped on Wiz Malik's song. If Samini was willing to promote the song, like promote the song well, like how he's promoting his original album, the originator album, you will definitely get the audience Wiz Malik is looking for. The same way Wiyaala jumped on Best Gally Wahala Baby. If Wiyaala promote it, like it's willing to promote it to its capacity, I'm sure Best Gally would have gotten the audience by then for that particular song. So you see, so it is in I'm not saying you are entirely wrong, but then it's just at the matter of willing to promote the song. They can put you on their song, but if they don't promote it, you will still get the audience you are looking for, right? Yes, I think someone is reasoning with me. Okay.
Samini, Wiyaala, and up to now, even the region, some people in the region don't know about those songs yet because they give you the verse and that's all. Yes, but once they put you on their project like an album,
they give you the verse and that is all, because maybe how you approach them, or maybe the song, or maybe the song will not make them to promote it how they want to promote it. Do you understand? The sound is very important, right? Nobody wants to date the brand. You get it? So if your sound is poor and then you are on they are next to give you the feature, the verse, and then they've done that, you don't expect them to put certain sounds on there. I'm not saying that those that they've jumped on the sound is bad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes they consider a lot of things, and sometimes they say that if you are not ready and then you get some fame, you might not be able to handle it. Probably that time, no, they fear that if they give you that exposure, you might not be able to handle it at that time. So sometimes you need to push yourself in a way so that people also get to help you in a way, right?
Or even a single. There are promoters who promote it and people will get to know about you. I get to heard about Binel. through Sarkodie's album when he featured him. See my baby, don't cry. And now today I listen to Bonel, like he's one of the biggest, though he's still like upcoming. So I go to his DM every day and I appreciate him and all that. And last year I was on TV3 Mentor and I sang, that was the song that I sang. So he came and followed me and I know he watched the video somewhere. So I believe with things like that, if Samini put me on his project or maybe Wiyaala put me on her project, people will be able to discover me. And going back to my catalog, I have very good stuff.
Sypha, like I said, even if they put you on their project, if they are not willing to promote, if they are not able to promote the project, you still won't get the audience and numbers you are looking for. You get it? It's the matter of building a stronger bond with them. Let them understand the difficult. In fact, they already know the difficulties we are facing here, right? But let them know that if we get that exposure, if the musicians here get that exposure, that little opportunity, we will be able to handle it very well. Why am I saying this? If we look at this particular Sypha interview, it was posted 1 month ago. But if you look at the views, 62 views, are you saying that Sypha has only 62 fans? Of course not. And you won't tell me I don't think you will tell me you are not aware that Sypha has gone on an interview with this particular channel. You can't tell me that, because if you are actually following Sypha on TikTok, on his social, you definitely know that he has gone for an interview. So why are we not watching it? Sometimes it's about us, a region, helping ourselves. If they go to they interview Sypha or a musician and then we all go and put the numbers, and then I think that video had one comment. Are you saying that it's only what about Domini? So do you think this channel will be willing to interview another person from this angle? Because we are not even giving them the views. So if you are not even giving them the views, how are you even giving them what? Subscribers in the first place. So sometimes when we know that, okay, this particular artist has gone on an interview, let's go and watch it, comment, share. Let people know that, okay, when they interview this particular person from the Upper West region, they had numbers. They've given them numbers. They'll be willing to interview more other people. That is how it is supposed to be. But we are not doing that. So we ourselves as a region, we are tarnishing each other. I don't want to cite an example using other regions, but believe me, I have my network in other places like Tamale, Sunyani, Kintampo, Techima. When you see their artists sharing each other work, like you go to TikTok, you see this person share, repost it, they post, repost it, vice versa. They're doing that to each other. But when you come here, if Sypha post, it is on Sypha. You will not see any artist reposting Sypha content. You will not see any artist reposting Best Gally content. You will not see any artist reposting some boy content. You will not see that. But when you go to other places, you see them reposting other people's what their colleagues' content. And when they talk about our people here, let's say you are talking about a musician, they don't come and share, they don't come and repost. But when you talk about someone, let me use Fancy Gadam for example. Anything about Fancy Gadam that shows that you are promoting, he's coming to repost it. Fancy Gadam is that guy. And see, we have to help ourselves before people can help us. We can't be here with this kind of entertainment attitude and then we want people to come and help us when we are not helping ourselves. 62 views 1 month ago, Sypha, why? Your fans now, they miss 62. So I think we have to help ourselves as a region before people will help us. If not, all the time we keep on crying that there's no help, there's no help, there's no help. And there are a lot of factors that are in place, but I don't want to go deep because I don't want this video to be long. But yes, Sypha has gone on an interview with ShowBiz Tv. Yes, search on YouTube. The program is Stand Up Live and then Chop with Sypha Superman. Let's go and run the numbers. And Best Gally has also gone on an interview with Untold Stories, Rap2 Studios. Let's go and run the numbers and give them a follow, a subscribe. It won't take anything for me if you subscribe to someone's channel. It won't take anything. And then when they drop, just go and like, comment, repost, or maybe share and subscribe and all that. It won't take anything from you. That is how we build a unified industry. That is how we support ourselves as an industry. The all day banter, no, you know they here. We don't need the everyday banter even though it is necessary. Banter but too much of it isn't necessary. Let's build a unified industry. Let's build an industry that will be worldwide established. let's get this done. This is the Dumba report, and I'm out.